Hey there, everyone. This is Karen Hogan, co-founder of Docent.edu and language arts teacher. I wanted to show you a super awesome open educational resource here from the New York Times. So it is called the New York Times the Learning Network. And what the Learning Network does is it takes articles that they have, as well as contests and stuff, but I'm mainly focused on the articles right now, and it gives you questions to ask your students before and after they do read the New York Times article. It's really awesome. Now, the only problem that I have with this is, as you can see, it's a separate web page here where they give you the questions, and then it's just a separate link to the article, which, as we all know, can hinder student understanding if they're flipping back and forth. So what I do is I use Docent.edu to put these questions right in the article. So I've opened up the article here, and I've already actually started adding some academic vocabulary. There's another video about how to do that. I've already added my academic vocabulary, but now I want to add my questions. So I have this question here. Let's see. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to copy that question, and I'm going to go and it did say put it before reading. So I want to use my question tool, and I'm going to just find somewhere where I can put a question, and I'm going to paste that question there, decide how many points I want it to be. You could also, and just click create. Dependent upon your students and what you wanted to do, you could make part of this or all of this a discussion as well. So perhaps I only want to have, that one if they plan to see it or if they've seen it as a discussion. So then I'm going to click, and I'm just going to click in the same spot and then have that be a discussion right there. I can also just maybe kick off the discussion by saying, I haven't seen this yet since I haven't watched all of the movies which come before it. Now, I know that's a really big revelation to a lot of you, that how horrible that I haven't seen all the Star Wars movies, but please don't hate me. So anyway, I used the questions over here from their before reading. There's also a really cool Test Your Star Wars Knowledge quiz that they have that's on a separate page here, and I'm going to show you in another video how to embed that because you have to hack an embed code. So then there's also these other questions here. It says read the entire article and answer the questions supporting your responses by citing evidence from the text. So first thing here is, how much money did the movie take in globally? How much of that was ticket sales in North America? Now, I really don't want to put that right at the end. I think that really hurts students' comprehension. So I want to, here's right here where they're asking about the money that they made. Actually, I'm going to do it after the next paragraph because there's more stats about the money. So I'm just going to take that New York Times question, paste it in here, and then I'm going to put in parentheses, please use textual evidence for your answer. Can change my points if I want to, click create. Also, for differentiation, if you'd want to, you could make this a multiple choice question as well, where maybe you give them a few choices if your students aren't quite ready for that open-ended question as well. So what I would do is I go through and copy paste all of those questions in here as we go through the text. Just with what the New York Times already made the questions for me, super easy because I'm not coming up with the questions. They also have a going further kind of thing here as well, which would be a super good discussion question at the end. So what I'm going to do for that is I'm going to copy that here. What's so great about this, like I said, is they give you all the questions and everything, and all you're doing is taking that Docent.edu toolbar and putting that in the actual article. So now I'm just going to paste all of that in here for the discussion, click create, and now I have that going further, extension activity at the end as well. Then I can just click and assign it to whatever classes I want to assign it to, and then share to Google Classroom. So that is how you can use the New York Times Learning Network with its pre-made questions and extension activities with Docent EDU to make a super awesome, relevant lesson for your students.